What's up, guys? Dakota here today with another video. It's been, gosh, 6-7 months since I posted the last video. My last video was, oh gosh, I don't even remember when. It's been a while. Last time you guys seen the truck, it had no box, no fenders, no engine, nothing. It was just a shell, just a cab on a chassis, and that was it. As you can see, it's a little different. For starters, it runs and it drives, and it's got a different motor. It is not the built motor. This is just another LB7. There's nothing special about it. It's bone stock, got a tuner on it, and that is it. But and cold air, obviously, but that's it. So I can't remember if we went over this last time, but if not, I might not have this lift kit last time. I think I was tearing off the rough country. I think I had the Fab Tech, but I don't remember. Anyway, so if you don't know, this truck's 2003 LB7, extended cab long box, obviously. As it sits right now, it is on 22x14 Moto Metal 962s with a Turo Trailblade MT 35x12.5. Yes, Stretch Nation, I know. Oh well. Did it because it was cheap. I'm not crazy about the stretched look. I just did it because it was cheap. And I will get some true 15.5 or 16 wide tires on here one of these days when I get some extra money. But oh well, until then, we're rolling on this setup. So, as it sits right now, it is on this full coilover conversion lift kit. It's not in the best shape, it needs to be redone. But I've already redone a crap ton on this truck and this lift kit. So, obviously, there are no more torsion bars in the truck. There's just these kicker bars, which my rough country had the same kicker bars. These were welded, like the rough country ones are bolted on both ends with just some self-tappers under that cross member. This cross member is out of another truck that I bought. I bought a complete truck with this lift kit on it, and I tore it down and put it on my truck. Kind of wish I wouldn't have did that now, but oh well, it's a little too late to go back. Only reason being, they don't make this lift kit anymore. Parts are really hard to find, and she's a little worn out. She rides like a solid axle Ford, leaf spring, not coil. But oh well, it's cool. It's Coilover Duramax, and I don't drive this thing that often anyway. It basically just goes to shows, meets, and I just hang out with my friends. That's all this truck really does. It's not a daily driver anymore. Tow a couple trailers here and there, but that's about it. So anyway, it is a 9 to 12 inch coilover lift kit. It's set right now at about 10 inches of lift. The hood is at my neck. The mirrors are, that's my eye level right there. So it's decently tall. It's not insane by any means. What I'm used to was a 7-inch rough country lift kit. You know, crank keys to give me the 7-inch lift with a little block in the back on top of the little 6-inch block, or not 6-inch block, 4-inch block, whatever it is. But yeah, so that's the basis. As you can see, I painted a lot of stuff purple, but not too much. Tried to keep it pretty easy. It does have Fox rear shocks, only one right now. The other one, I got it in the mail, and it had the bottom boot was a little tore, or top, whatever, however which way you want to go with these. They're just the smooth body series. I didn't want to spend too much money on shocks, so we just got those. That's what the paint looks like. It's matte electric purple. Did the rotors too, did the U-bolts, came out really nice. Still got the same stickers. Got a work for it sticker now on it. Aftermarket taillights, obviously had these before. License plate game, giant hitch, gotta. It is stacked. It does have a tailgate wrap. Another taillights, obviously. The whole frame has about 12 coats of paint on it and about 3 coats of clear. So it's smooth as silk. Came out pretty nice. It sanded all the bare metal, and yeah, came out pretty nice. There are some spots here and there. We didn't split the leaves apart. These are aftermarket leaves and leaf towers for the Fab Tech lift. So as you can see, they hang down quite a bit. I do have a rough country 50-inch light bar just hanging off the back for now, just because why not? It's summer, we're having fun. Did get rockers and cab corners put on the truck. Need new doors anyway. A little too rusty down here for my liking, so scratched it up, it's no big deal. But still need some body work done on her. She's 5% on the back, 20 on the front, 5% brow. and it is 5%, over 5% on the back glass, so it's dark as hell. What else? Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors, switchbacks, the works. Nice mirrors, some of the best. It does have a 4-inch exhaust, from no downpipe, no nothing. Just 4-inch exhaust. Pretty nice. It's pretty. This obviously is a white fender. My other fender had a rust hole right here. One of my buddies had some extra paint. This is only like one coat, so it's obviously very different compared to the factory green. We were gonna paint it, but then I'm like, no, there's no point. I did get rockers done, like I said, on this truck. So that's what the paint would look like. It's a little off, but it's hard to match this 17-year-old paint at this point. So anyway, this is like one coat of paint and it's dripping, but that doesn't matter. We just wanted to get something on here so it wasn't bare metal. This is getting changed. This is gonna be wrapped to match my tailgate. So it'll be American flag all the way back. Should look pretty clean. Locally hated LB7 on the windshield and Dirty Max Mafia on this side. Aftermarket headlights, obviously I've had these for a few years. Light bar in the grill, not a full length one because I still like some airflow. Everyone lets me cut the center section out. I don't like that because it's still chrome behind here, so it reflects. I don't have rock lights on this truck yet, so it reflects all over my nice FabTech front cross member there. It looks really nice. It's pretty insane lift kit when you really look down here. Obviously you see the dual steering stabilizers. I did paint the CV axles, brand new CV axles. Like I said, I gave this truck the works. It literally has had everything. Are in the process of putting some fog lights on the truck. Haven't did this side yet. Just got that done not that long ago. Custom grill, just some 13mm bolts. Yeah, the interior is still not complete. Still slowly working on it. Obviously brand new rockers, so those look nice compared to this stuff. There's no carpet in the truck yet. Still waiting on a new black carpet. Truck originally had a gray carpet, and I want a black carpet. So. But I do got the WeatherTechs now. I am leather converting the trucks. I found this leather back seat, which they're getting harder and harder to find. The front ones are almost impossible to find that aren't all ripped up. So I'm still looking for a set. Found the console though, not cracked, nothing. So I found a good console, but now I just need to find some good driver and passenger full power seats. This is an LS truck, so it only had a power driver's side, but I want to convert the passenger side to power as well, which is pretty easy on these trucks. So I want to have both front seats powered. Had these in here last year, just it's all hooked up to my factory switch. So you turn power on over to here, they light up. You probably can't see it right now, but they're all lit up. Subs were in the back, they're not hooked up yet. Unhooked all them. Stickers. We'll pop the hood, show you that real quick. Like I said, she's still a work in progress, but she's came a long way from where we were. I am going to debadge it, I think, this year. Oh, let me reiterate, I guess, now that I'm looking back. As you can see, my whole tire is sticking out of the truck right now. That is because it is on a 2-inch spacer in the front and a 4-inch spacer in the rear. It is stupid wide, basically, right now. It measures 10 feet wide as it sits right now. So, yeah. It's a little absurd, but it's fun to roll around like this every once in a while. I do need new headlights, and I know that. These lasted me about 2.5 years, 3 years. So, I got my use out of them. So, this is the new motor. Just to get me by. I'm still building my 800 horsepower twin turbo monster one of these days when I get the extra cash, but for now, this is my motor. It is a 2001 LB7. Yes, you did hear me right. 2001 LB7. The truck is a 2003. There are some slight differences. Nothing too crazy to convert it. It was mainly the oil pressure sensors and all that on the bottom of the block that I had to change over to 2003, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward, plug and play. Like I said, totally stock. We did the whatever, I can't remember what it's called. I didn't do the boost increase valve on this motor. I didn't do anything. I tried to keep this motor pretty stock. Did have to swap valve covers. My valve covers I already got painted purple. They're already dirty. Jeez. But I did have to swap this one because the person that I bought this motor off of took the fuel filter housing off and split the valve cover, had the gun going straight and not in reverse, and split the valve cover on this side. So it does have one purple valve cover and one plain valve cover. Oh well. As you can see, the whole front fascia is purple. I had all this stuff painted for my built motor. And like I said, I'm looking at probably 2021, maybe 2022 before I can justify spending, you know, $7 grand on everything in total. I have most of the HSP stuff. for it, but I have HSP stuff for a twin turbo kit, not for a single turbo or a stock turbo even. So I have the one for the 470, it's not 474, I can't remember. The one everyone swaps into their LB7s and any Duramax for that matter. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, but anyway, I will probably order the HSP in airbox and all that. My airbox is a stock one, just cut from when I was younger. As you can see, it's all cut open just to give it some more airflow. It does help a little bit. Resonator delete, it's all stuff I did on my last motor. Just, I did small modifications, just extra, you know, maybe 5 horsepower in total. With plugging off that one, it's glow, it's for the glow plug relay module, I can't remember what it is. That goes into the Y bridge there. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Came out pretty good, I think. There are a few things you could know, like if you knew Duramaxes, specifically LB7s. If you look over here, you can see some stuff doesn't line up just right. Mainly down there, that bolt. Just ran that in there to hold that coolant line away from my pulley there, because I got to look at some pictures, because I can't remember how that went. This was my first motor swap ever as well, complete motor swap, so some stuff's not perfect. But that's about the only thing that you would be able to identify that this motor was swapped, and obviously the heat shield and that stuff's gone, but that's probably the biggest thing. Everything else came out pretty good, I think, for, again, my first motor swap. And for a different year, like I said, it was a little challenging on the oil pressure sensors and stuff. Not too bad, though. You could do it, it is a pain in the butt, especially when you have no idea if it's even going to work, because I bought this motor, supposedly this motor has 260 on it. My motor had 230. Again, there's no way of knowing. This motor has 0 blow-by, I know that. My motor had a fair amount of blow-by, hence the reason I was rebuilding it and twin turboing it. Figuring I might as well build an 800 horsepower monster. The rings are going bad, I'm putting new rings in it anyway. I'm putting oversized pistons in it anyway. So, oh well. That's enough under the hood. Pull this down. But yeah, that is my Duramax. I said, figured it'd be a quick video. She is dirty as hell right now, so I'm sorry. I wish I would have cleaned it up. But as it sits right here's my eye level. There's my daily driver. So it's a decent sized truck. I would like it taller. Like I said, it's set about 10 inches right now. I want to figure out. I want to crank it up. I just got to get the spooner tool or whatever it's called to be able to crank these type of coils up, because they're not like the Fox newer model coils where they have the hand, or the, I can't remember what they're called, where they're easier to crank up. This one you need a spooner tool where it's like 2 pins and whatever. And then I'm gonna just get a small block, because right now the back has no block. I want to get just a small block to raise up the back 2 inches and add that on the leaves. As you can see, these brackets hang down way further than stock ones. So it is pretty, and purple drive shaft. Like I said, you really can't see this purple, and that's what I like about this purple. It's not as obvious. I wanted it to still be pretty chillaxed, like when it's rolling down the road. It all looks like black suspension, but then you get up close, and whenever I get my rock lights hooked up, which I have in the house, just never had time to put them on the truck, you'll be able to see this purple at night, which would be nice. But oh well. Alright, I hope you guys like it. Subscribe. I will try my best to post a video next time we do something different to the truck, or change it up, or start building our twin turbo monster of a motor. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye.